Buongiorno. That's Spanish for sup. So I want to expand my reviews, not just for movies, but I want to go ahead and review TV shows. So I thought I'd go ahead and start with one that is on Netflix, easy for everybody to watch, and that is Daybreak. So Daybreak is a 10-episode series on Netflix about how the apocalypse happened, and now adults are mutated into these ghoulies, not zombies, and teenagers are now ruling the world. Now, teenagers aren't affected by the apocalypse, so they're free to do whatever they want. They got their own gangs, groups, they got their own violence, their own fun, and it's just a whole ordeal. It's a story about this guy named Josh Wheeler, and he's looking for his girlfriend, Sam. Now, that's Sam. Yes, I would go looking for her too in the apocalypse. Why? One word, or I guess two words. British accent. Can't deny it. I'd go crazy for that too. Along for the ride, he's accompanied by some old friends, characters by the name of Angelica, Wesley, Eli, Mrs. Crumble. It's a whole ordeal. But I do want to mention, OG Simba is back in the mix on TV. That's right, that guy. You know his name. Don't make me say it, I'm gonna say it. Matthew Broderick. I hope I said it right. I think I did. So the whole series is about them interacting throughout the apocalypse basically, and how it leads to not the end of the apocalypse, but the next chapter, because the show ends with a cliffhanger, kind of. It ends as a setup for season 2. Now, I don't know if there's going to be season 2 on Netflix. I don't know if they approved it or not, or if they canceled it already. Guess we'll see. So let me go ahead and start off what I liked about the show real quick. What I liked about the show: the fourth wall breaking. The guy who plays Josh does a great job at breaking the fourth wall. He goes out of the scene into a different scene as if he's moving actually about. And it's just brilliantly done. It's brilliantly written. His methods anyways for the fourth wall breaking. It's hilarious to some extent. The show is pretty funny. It has comedic elements that I have to respect. As a writer myself, I have to go with it and say, that was good. Great job. You guys know what you're doing. Alright? The cast did a really good job. The action was surprisingly there. I mean, of course it's apocalypse. You have to see people fighting, but they go all Mad Max Fury Road style with the suits and the weapons. No guns. Apparently they decided to not use guns, which you gotta respect. Otherwise this show would be maybe 2 episodes, 3, because everybody would just be shooting each other. So that's a thing there. And I like how they handle the organization of the groups in their own societies, like the jocks, cheerleaders, nerds, other sports people, outcasts. It's a whole ordeal. Now Josh is on his own. He goes on his own and to find Sam. But like I said, along the way he meets these people, they create a group society. It's in the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything. It's in the trailer. You see that. And stuff happens. Like, a lot of crazy stuff happens. Again, the show was entertaining enough. I really did enjoy it. Now, what I didn't like was some of the dragging it did. Some of the character stories. Like, I mentioned how Josh has fourth wall breaking. They give that opportunity to a whole different group of people. Like, there's, like, stories that each person can tell on their own. Like, we got Angelica's story she narrates, we got Wesley's story he narrates, we got Crumble's story, we got Principal Bird's story, we got all their stories. Now, I didn't mind their stories. I didn't really enjoy the way they were being done. I felt like it was taken away from the fourth wall breaking. Like, they were all narrating, that's fine, but it wasn't the same element of fourth wall break for each of them. It was a story process. And some of the developments were completely, I think, maybe not completely, but partially unnecessary. Like, we could have taken 2 different episodes of 2 different character studies and put into 1 episode so we can get more of more important stuff, more fun stuff. Like, the first 2 episodes, I enjoyed. And then on the 3rd one, like halfway, you're just like, okay. And it drags a little bit in between. Some of them are honestly filler episodes. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are honestly filler episodes, which they're still entertaining enough. They still have fun elements. There's no doubt about that. It's just, it doesn't really get more exciting until like episode 7 or 8. About 7 or 8. That's when we pick up back on Josh as a main character. And then we continue from there towards the finale. Now, there is a character death. I'm not going to tell you who it is, obviously. But I got really sad. I got super sad about it. And there are several references to pop culture things. Phrases, movies, music. There's so many references in this. I mean, what can you expect? It's teenagers referencing other stuff. And the way they talk, it seems realistic enough, honestly. I feel like the writers did their homework and really thought about how teenagers would act in an apocalypse. Because I'm going to be honest, that is exactly how we would act. Create our own societies, turning on one another, just taking advantage of places, calling dibs on a mall for a home safe, calling dibs on a school, calling dibs on an apartment complex, being a-holes to one another. That's exactly how we would act, and I commend them for that. I just think that it took a little long to get to the finale. I think maybe the series so far could have been 2 episodes shorter, perhaps. Maybe 1. But that's just my opinion. It could have been done at 8, borderline 9. I think 10 was dragging it, but it was still entertaining enough. There was no doubt about that. I really did enjoy it. They explained a lot of the stuff that I had questions about in like the first few episodes. I'm like glad that they did, because otherwise I would have been like, no, hold on, you need to explain that. I'm not following. But again, overall, the show wasn't bad. The show was entertaining enough. I binged it in a day. It's not that long. It's 10 episodes again, and it's entertaining enough. Now, to rate this, I have 4 categories. I have skip, where don't watch it at all. Take your time. You can watch an episode a week at a time, every other day, much like any other show you would. Binge it, all in one sitting. Go, which is, what I had to do to get this review out. And then there's annual, where you watch it at least once a year because it's just that good. And I have shows that are annual shows for me. I have How I Met Your Mother, Chuck, Preacher, Psych. I watch all those on an annual level. Every year I watch them at least once because they're just that good. They're those kind of shows. Now, I will say about Daybreak, Daybreak is a binge-worthy show. That's how I'm going to rate it. It's a binge-worthy. Not annual, though. It's borderline. I watched it. I may watch it again because my friends need to watch it. I'm definitely going to watch season 2 whenever it comes out, hopefully, because I need to know on that cliffhanger. That was a cliffhanger. It was worth binging in one sitting. It's definitely worth that. I'll give it that. That's my review for Daybreak, a Netflix original binge-worthy series so far. Can't wait for season 2. Have you seen it yet? If not, go ahead and watch it. If you have, comment below what you thought about it. Make sure you comment below what you thought of my review. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Today's unofficial sponsor is, of course, just for the fun of it, Netflix, because they gave me the show to watch. And they gave me a reason to review a TV series. I might do another TV series. I probably will. I just don't know which one yet. I have to do it a season at a time. Can't do a show. But I thank you, Netflix, for giving me this new show. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully you don't cancel it. Like you cancel so many good ones. I'm talking about Santa Clarita Diet. How dare you? And as always, guys, thank you for watching. I know how ugly I am.